Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to Dining with Desica. On today's menu, we have my delicious Italian tomato cheese meatballs served over delicious pasta, done my way. So let's get started and let's do this. In a large glass bowl, I have 1.5 pounds of ground chuck. If you don't have ground chuck, if you prefer ground beef, that is fine. So our next step is we're going to mash and just use a spoon of your choice to just break up the ground beef, okay? Before we start adding our dry ingredients. Next, I am going to add 2 large raw eggs. Next, I will be adding 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, which we are going to pour over our ground chuck and eggs. And next, we are going to add our delicious 1 cup of breadcrumbs. Next, we have 8 chopped garlic cloves, 3 chopped bella mushrooms, which is optional, but they bring a delicious flavor. Next, I have 1/4 cup of yellow sweet chopped onions, 1 tablespoon of ground sage, 1 tablespoon of oregano. Next, and that is 1 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, and also 1/3 cup of shredded Parmesan cheese. Next, I will mix all of these delicious ingredients with my clean hand, and I am going to continue to rotate as I go around the bowl, making sure that all of my ingredients are mixed very well into the ground chuck. Next, if you choose to use a spoon, you can. I will use it to complete mixing all of the ingredients and prepare to form my meatballs. And I have prepared a aluminum baking pan sheet. I'm placing my meatballs one at a time over on top. So this is a serving for 6 people, and this is very delicious dish, you guys. You gotta try it. That's my Italian tomato cheese meatballs done my way. So I hope you guys enjoy this delicious recipe as well as others on Dining with Desica YouTube channel, diningwithdesica.com. You can follow me also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Okay, now I have preheated the oven to 375. I'm going to let this bake for like 18 minutes, okay? And we're going to place in the oven. Also, I have prepped a low medium temp in a large skillet. I'm adding 3 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil, and I'm also going to add, that is 1/4 cup of chopped yellow sweet onions, 1/4 cup of chopped chived green onions. Now we are going to saute these onions for about 3 minutes tops. And next we're going to add 3 large sliced bella mushrooms. Okay, we're going to saute this as well for about 3 minutes tops. We're going to break them up and make sure we spread them all out so that the oil can actually touch and soften our bella mushrooms as we saute them as well. It looks very good and it smells delicious up in here. Next, we are going to add 1.5 cup of petite chopped diced tomatoes. Also, we're going to add, that is 2 cups of tomato sauce of your choice. It can be where it's already have flavor added into it, like spices. So we are going to and let this simmer for about a good 10 minutes. And we're going to add also, that is 2 tablespoons of parsley flakes I love parsley flakes in my Italian dishes. Also, we have 1 teaspoon of seasoning salt. Got to bring a little flavor to this. Now, you can use kosher salt as well. And that is a tablespoon of ground black pepper. Okay. And we are going to stir in all of these delicious seasons and our delicious vegetables all together in this skillet, and it is going to be a delicious dish. Remember, this is our Italian tomato cheese meatball dish. Okay, so while this is simmering, I'm going to check on my meatballs, and we are going to remove them from the oven. 18 minutes is up, and look at that. Voila, they look so delicious, you guys. Nice and brown, just right. Okay, not overcooked. Next, we will be placing 1 meatball at a time into our delicious sauce, and it is going to be a delicious dish as always. Okay, the oven is still preheated at 375, which we are going to let this bake for another 18 minutes. Once I have completed adding our delicious meatballs. Okay, and we're going to turn the meatballs over. I want more of my sauce over my meatballs before I place the final touches onto this dish. And look at this. This looks so delicious, you guys. And I know it's going to taste delicious. Okay, now if you prefer to not use ground chuck or ground beef, you can use turkey or Italian sausages. So I'm using 1.5 cup of mixed variety cheese. Now you can just use mozzarella cheese over on top. I prefer a mix, and I am going to cover all of the meatballs. And like I said, this is just going to be in the oven for like 18 minutes, no more. This is so that your cheese is going to melt over on top, and our meatballs are baked completely. Next, I'm going to just add a sprinkle or 2 of parsley flakes over on top, and this dish is ready to go in the oven. Okay, everyone? Okay. So I hope you guys once again enjoy this delicious dish. This is Italian tomato cheese meatballs. Okay, here we go. Up and voila. Look at this. 18 minutes later, and look how gorgeous and delicious our Italian tomato cheese meatball dish looks. Man, I'm telling you, I have prepared a platter and some pasta on the side. I'm going to just take a spoon here and there and just place a little bit more of the tomato and the mushroom gravy sauce over on top. This is so delicious, you guys. I just love this dish. So, like I said, I have prepared a platter, and I'm adding, that is 1 big scoop of pasta onto my plate. And next I'm adding my 2 delicious large meatballs with my delicious tomato cheese sauce spread all over on top. We also are going to top it off with some Parmesan grated cheese sprinkled over on top. I'm just lightly sprinkling my dish. And you can also have a side like garlic bread with this dish. It's the taste time. I'm going to cut into my delicious meatball, and I am going to taste my delicious dish. This is Italian tomato cheese meatball. Okay, you guys gotta try this recipe. So let's get started here. Okay, we're going to, okay, look at that, look at that. And those noodles. Look at that. It smells so good. Mm, 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 mm. You gotta try it. Mm. As always, I hate to eat and talk at the same time. But you guys, you know how I do it. So, okay. This is really good. That was so delicious. Okay, everyone, let me remind you once again, don't forget to subscribe to Dining with Jessica. Leave a comment, like, and share. I want everyone to know this dish is Italian tomato cheese meatballs dish done my way. Also, don't forget to check that link down below there for my Dining with Jessica Cajun and Southern recipe cookbook. And you guys, please do not forget to show the love. That is by supporting Dining with Jessica. Love is love. Until next time, smooches.